Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for missing last week. I was deathly ill and really didn't get out of bed for a week, so I apologize for uh, taking a bit longer to get this sculpt done. But we're here this week, so hoping to finish this up today, get it to a point that I'm happy with. I did do a little updating on it while I was sick. Added the pupils in the eyes. Went ahead and just tried to rough out some of this hair shape, just using the same methodology I did for the beard, using tubes and then just twisting. And you can kind of see, let's see, the settings here. Go over that quick. There's a profile for the hair, just something kind of organic looking. And then it's just a matter of laying it over top of the hair, or the shape of the hair. I think let's maybe turn that off and see. So today we're just going to continue on, like I said, and hopefully get this to a point where we can call it done. So let's clone that. I'm just going to continue on with this hair. Do our best to. Rotate it. So that kind of comes in like that. And I haven't decided yet if I want to do this ponytail that's up here with the hair. I kind of like this look even. Scale that down a little bit. Sides. Maybe though. I mean, I guess we could. But that's really it for the shape of the hair. I'm going to clone another one. Move that out, scale it way down, shape that up. For this one, we'll start it a little further back, maybe. Somewhere in there. Get that shape a little bit narrower as the hair starts to come back. Get it kind of roughed in. There we go. Something like that. I like that. I don't think I'm going to do hair all down the side. I don't think I need to. And I'm still on the fence about doing this ponytail, to be completely honest. I mean, we could just do this. You know, we had a couple million more points. And we try it. Oh. Up. Kind of build it from there. And this would get shrunk. That particular, yeah, there. So that it makes more sense for the ponytail holder. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. And we'll add more. I don't know. I'm gonna add in that oh, ponytail holder. Try to. Let's just build that. No, build it there. And this should be just a basic profile. Get rid of all these radii. Twist for now. Let's give it a color. I don't care for that one. Maybe in here. And let's pull that outside of the mirror. Makes more sense. We have way too many points. Get this all situated here. There we go. Scale that down. Something simple. Right? Boy, that whatever's going around virus-wise is just crazy. I was sick all last week. It was horrible. Okay. I hope none of you get it, because it was not fun. Let's see if we can build this up. And again, it's nothing. You know what? I probably could have just. I wonder. Could I just copy this and that and build it up? Yeah, probably. Let's delete this then. Trying to save some time here. Take that into place. I can make sense of what's going on with it. Maybe. I think mine's probably, this one's probably too thick. Skinny it up even more. Whoop. Needs to go this way. Yeah. There we go. Oh, all these twists are making it difficult to figure out what's where. And like I said, I don't want to spend a whole heck of a lot of time working on just this, so something like that. That's not bad. Okay, so go ahead and clone some of these. Get these all going. To make like smaller strands as it comes up through. Kind of spilling out. Smaller than that. Whoop. I don't want to mirror these. I don't think that makes sense. So we're going to keep these ones small and tight. Yeah. I think maybe we'll clone this one. Maybe mirror that one. Now that I said that. Yeah, it's fine. And then we'll have hair kind of running down the back. See, now this looks weird though. It should be here. Maybe it just needs to be whoop, closer to his head. That's the issue I'm having. Stop. There. Yeah, that feels a little better. Do that. Okay. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible for something quick. And then for this stuff, we'll whoop, just rotate it. Whoop. Make these a little bit bigger. So those kind of run down. Let's see here. Don't want to get too crazy with all this. So maybe this is, I don't know if that looks right though. Maybe it's more here coming in. It's more that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And I might validate all these and move them. In fact, let's do that because it might just make life a little easier. You know, to make it look a little bit more organic, so to speak. Yeah. So if I want to move, something more like that. Oh, didn't get that one. This feels like it should be falling more back. And these in particular needs to come down. Whoop, what happened? Like it should flow better into here, into the ponytail holder. Mm-hmm. That's feeling a little better. This all needs like a little bit of work. This can probably go away at this point. Yeah. All right. That's not bad. Um, so let's continue on. And I can even, what are these looking like? See. We can try cutting into them. Or creasing, rather. I don't know. It's actually not bad. Add more texture later on. For the pupils, I just did I cloned the existing eyeball and just shrunk it down to fit into there, into the shape of there. This, I feel like maybe his nostrils should kind of come more up. Oh. Yeah, I like that better. And then these can all be validated. Leave these teeth the way they are in terms of whoop shape and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and start detailing these out. So let's bump that up. Smooth that out. Let's crease all that kind of stuff to add in these grooves and whatnot. Ugh, so annoying. Too much juice. Like that. Let's see if we have a stamp maybe. That might work a little better. To add like some texture to these teeth. I'm sure there's something. Let's see. Maybe that. Oh, let's do a layer. We're gonna sub it so that it kind of goes in. Let's turn that layer way down. Yeah, that works. So we're gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna scale it up, and we'll do the same thing we did for the other tooth. I might have scaled it too high. Yeah. Let's go back to the alpha. Turn that stamp down. Let's try there, maybe. Oh, I know what's going on. I didn't remesh this. That's why it's doing that. There we go. Smooth that out. I think where this finished piece is really going to shine is going to be the paint job. I think that's what's going to really make it sing. Stamp. Let's try that. make it like that. Lower that. I thought I smoothed all that. There we go. Just give it a little texture. And then these little guys, I don't even know how much they really need. Like that. It's fine. Smooth. Texture that. Add a layer. You know the drill by now. Turn that one way down. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. What are we missing? I mean, ornamentation around the neck, which I don't know if I necessarily want to do. Maybe. Are we ready to really start kind of painting? I've already started some of the lighting. Like I have a spotlight behind his ear to get this set to glow. So his ear is set to, I believe, subsurface. Yeah, subsurface. And then the spotlight is blasting, through his ear. So we'll get that going on the other side as well. That's kind of neat. Kind of like that little glow on the hairline there. That's kind of cool. And then the other light sources are really, I have a low exposure environment light, more like a studio light setup. And then another spotlight just dumping down, kind of grazing his forehead and the eyebrows and the nose and all that stuff to get that kind of a light. So I really want to move on to painting this guy. So I think that's what we're going to do. Everything else seems pretty good. Kill that. What are these set to? Out of curiosity. Opaque. What if they were additive? No. No. About the same. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can add in a little bit of light. Validate the ice. Oh. And then add a layer. Go to paint. Select that color, and I'm going to get a lighter color. And I'm going to attempt to kind of paint in a little bit. To kind of augment the idea of that shadow. It's like a real subtle thing. Does that one have? Yeah. And then I'm also going to do like a shadow version of that. Paint that across there. Oh, I think I went too. We're going to put that on its own layer as well. There we go. So it's like that. And I feel like that helps sell that illusion a little bit better. And I might be able to even do a little catch light. Whoop. And that might just be a matter of that guy. Just doing that. Yeah, that helped. Okay. And you can see the difference. Excuse me. How much that helped to sell it. I'm going back. Looking at this. And that should be more like an orangish color, not just darker. Yeah, more like that for that shadow layer. Oh yeah, see the difference? Too much, but mm-hmm. There's a subtleness to it. All right, that's cool. Excuse me. All right, let's move on. I like the eyes. My goodness, excuse me. I'm sorry. There we go. Let's do a layer here. And I'd like to do like a little bit darker. Yeah, more like a purple, add a purple tone to it, just underneath the eyelid. I guess I really don't even have an eyelid, so maybe I should try and sculpt that quick. If it'll let me. Okay. Stop. You know what? I think I'm going to just add some clay. Do it that way. Okay. Layer, stop, layer, add a layer. I'm not sure what this layer is doing. Oh, that's overall layer. Okay. So we'll paint, is it this purple color, I think? All around the eye there. If you set your smoothing to the intensity to 0, it helps blend some of that in. Go there. Yeah. All right. Let's add. I've never combined that nose, which I probably should. I don't know. I don't even, you know what? I'm not going to. I don't think it's that big of a deal for this. Add a layer. I want to do like a pinky purpley, barely there kind of color to it. Yeah. We have a layer, right? Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and paint in like around the nose area. Smooth that big time. Oh, you know what? I need to decimate that a bit. All right, let's try that. I smooth it, it should. Whoop. Hmm. Considerably. Okay. So we can work on shadow and highlight colors to kind of help augment what's going on the skin surface with the light. Let's do that. Add a layer, paint. We're just going to paint in a lot of this. Kind of helps sell the illusion of a highlight or a shadow. Here, definitely use some here. A little bit here. Build all that up. Add some to the ear. Even. This is kind of bugging me now. Yeah, I like having that little wispy. All right. See the difference? It just helps to augment that light, really. Some here. And then shadow-wise, like that. And I'm going to go through and just kind of bring some of this back. Let's see how that smooths. Yeah. Turn symmetry off. Really help to kind of sell that effect. You know, through the shadow line. Bring this up. So the side of the head should be pretty dark. All through here. And then obviously, like, the darkest is down through here. A little here. Mm-hmm. And then all in here. So down under the lip area. And in here. Might even go a little darker towards the bottom here. There we go. Let's do same kind of thing. Some of these nose wrinkles. Like that. And then I guess I could add some of these hair extension things. They're kind of cool. We'll see. I don't know. I want to go back to this highlight layer. Now that I added the shadow layer, is that the right layer? Yeah. I feel like I can do more now on this highlight layer. Like especially in here. Yeah. See how that's bringing that up? It's really helping sell. Oh yeah, there we go. What's going on, you know? We can smooth it a little bit. And the closer it gets to the light source, the more intense the value is going to be. So just be cognizant of that, like here. Erase a little bit. Try and blend that. Whoop. There we go. But what a difference, you know, that makes. Paint. Bump this way up. Too much. And you can see how it's starting to come to life a little bit more. This lip needs like a little bit, I think, of the highlight and then some color too. So I'm going to add a little bit of that pinky color in there. That purpley pink. Yeah. For that, paint very low. And this is going to get turned down. Just so you're hinting at it. Something like that. Go back to that highlight layer. Right, is that one? 2. I want to add a little bit. Like the, you know, around the eye cavity-ish area. Let's see in a minute. Like here. Help sell that. And maybe even just like a line. Like it's just catching it. Mm-hmm. It just helps add to the realism of the thing. This needs smoothed. All right, not bad. Let's see. Oh, color on the teeth. Let's do that. So it needs like this little bit of orangey, gunky color. I guess it's brown. Let's go with that. Let's add that in. It might be like brown on the lower part, and then it comes up more orange. So we're going to build that up. I'm going to erase a little bit of that. Yeah. We'll make that also another layer and do that a little bit more orange color. I don't want it like super saturated. That's probably going to work. And barely anything in terms of intensity. I got erase on. There we go. Bring that up. And I might even be able to bring that out further with a little bit. Do I have any lights available? Yeah. Let's see if I add a spot and kind of just maybe graze the teeth. I don't know. You know, something kind of like that. That's cool. And maybe augment it a little bit with a warmer color. I don't know if that helps or not. Yeah, a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's too orange now. Maybe bring it back. Something like that. And then I'm going to do another color on the teeth where it's more ivory. So maybe in there. I added a layer, didn't I? Yeah. Paint. And we're just going to do the tops. So something like that. I'd like to get a little bit more life in the eyes, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. All right, how much is that actually doing? Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe it needs to move down. Even that's kind of neat. How much is that doing? Ugh. Yeah. It helps add a little bit of dimension. I don't know if it's worth it, but Yeah, I think that's kind of neat. It helps sell those teeth, you know. If I turn that off and on, it's just enough of a kicker, and it's not really affecting the skin, like up in here at all, which is good. It's just the teeth, which is what I want. Get rid of that little shadow there. All right, let's continue. We're going to do the same thing we did for the first tooth in that brownish color. And just kind of build that up. And for this, I think I'm just going to go straight to that ivory color because the tooth is so much smaller. Layer. And just do it that way. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And these, I might just do, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it does need a little bit of the brown. I wasn't going to, but it does. It needs it a little bit. All right. That's cool how that's hidden. What else can we do? I don't care for how this gold looks. So maybe we change that. I don't know if it needs to be more rough, less rough, maybe less, and more metal. Not too happy with it yet. Maybe both of them together? Isn't that where it was, though? Validate. And I might be able to just paint in a highlight. Yeah, we'll just do that. I don't want to dwell too much on that. What else can we do? I feel like I'm missing something here. Maybe more texture that we could add to the face. I don't want to sub it. I also want to stay away from the eyes. So maybe just a little bit. I'm not wild about that. That particular texture. Maybe it's this. It's a little better. Crease some of that. Deeper. Oop. Outline layer. just to help sell it. Hmm. I do like what that's doing now with the that light, which is cool. And I'm not sure how I did it. Oh, just bring it back a little. Whoop, did it not move? There. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Um, Hair. I want to do. I wish there was a way. Maybe there is. Maybe I can just. Let's see. Let's validate that. Can I like take all of this and just group it all together? Is that gonna mess everything up? I want to paint on the hair, but I don't want to do it for each individual strand. And I should have been more diligent about like labeling all this stuff. What is this? Oh, I had extra. Um, so I don't know now what I want to do. Like I want to bring out a little highlight to the hair. If I can. Yeah, see. I guess it's all right. It's got a subtleness to it. I'm not going to print this, so I like that. Yeah, that's helping a little, I think. Helps sell that lighting a little bit more. Paint. We can do the same here. And maybe. Whoop. You know, just to bring that a little bit more depth to it, which is cool. Doesn't have to be a lot. But like around here might be cool. Whoop. Validated. Like just catching that edge, you know. That's cool. You know, stuff like that, which is kind of visually interesting to me. Um, eye wise, I'd like to get a little bit more of a glow out of the eye, but I don't think I can. This is cool, but I feel like that's way too much. Yeah. Um, I don't know. That's kind of neat. Yeah, that's cool too. And weird. Hmm. It just makes it dark. Unfortunately. Yeah, and see, and that's not any real different than the opaque was, so we'll leave it at that. Um, hmm, not bad. I'm gonna darken this up because it's distracting. I'm not gonna do any of this stuff around the neck. I'm not feeling like it. But I will darken that up just to help get the your eye away from it more than anything else. Yeah. Mhm. I feel like I'm not pushing it enough here. Like this could really pull down through here, get stuff. All right. Oh, you know what? Here. I didn't do these. Oh, okay. Paint. There. Same here. Yeah, that helps. Helps sell that effect. Do I have any lights left? No. Let me mess with this. 3.36 and 309. 63. If I bump that up, yeah, or take it off. Taking off is kind of crazy. Maybe it is a little bit more, you know? Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think his ears need a little bump in terms of highlight color. See if we can do that. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I didn't think that would have an effect like that. No kidding. All right, maybe we won't do that then. I can do it here. That's interesting. If your material is subsurface and you paint a lighter color on there, that's crazy. I didn't know it did that. Hmm. Very interesting. I'm gonna leave that then. Let's mess maybe a little bit with some of the post processing here. Don't know if we need global illumination. Ambient occlusion, yes. All right, so that's looking more like a game art character. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the whoop, reference image so we have a little more screen space when we're messing with this stuff. I like it darker. That's too curvy, or not curvy enough rather. Maybe in there and then bring some of that back. That's kind of neat. We can tone it maybe. I don't know. Not real wild about that. That's kind of cool. I feel like curvature. That really gives it that line art look. I don't know if I'm necessarily wild about. Maybe a little bit. Just to kind of help define it. This, though, the bump, don't think. Might be able to help with some of that. That's kind of neat. I'm gonna mess around with the color selection on the bump. So I'm looking at that. As a way to add some depth. In that shadowy area. So it's not, I don't want it completely black. Yeah, see, that's kind of cool. I'm looking at the beard and the hair and the eyebrows. It's adding like a little bit, or we could go that route where we do the complementary and do like a magenta. Not as much, but I kind of like that. Yeah. What else? I don't think we need any of that. Although I do like to add a little chromatic to a lot of my character designs. I just like the look of it. That's kind of cool. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, maybe a little less. I do like having it a little bit. Maybe we just add a little bit on the neck in terms of texture, just to help meld that together. Smooth. Yeah, I do like having that little bit of green magenta in the beard. Right, texture. Add a layer, add a layer. Stamp. Just a little bit of something, you know. It's fine. All right, am I missing anything? I mean, I think it's pretty good. The only thing maybe. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Oop, wrong one. That is cool. Just a little bit more depth. And this guy. Yeah, there we go. FFD FD7. So I'm going to mess around with this color a little. Maybe is it green, bluish, more blue? I like that. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot to attempt to do this, whatever this war paint is. I guess we could try that, right? Add a layer. I don't know how this is going to work, to be completely honest. Paint. Paint? Yeah. I could do it as an alpha, but symmetry. I'm not even sure what it looks like completely, you know? It's cool. It's erased a little. There we go. And it's going to be an approximation. I'm not going to go nuts. Getting it exact. There's no reason for it. This one's too big. Okay, that's cool. You know what? Maybe it's here though. Mm-hmm. There we go. We're kind of going a little off script, and that's okay. So let's see here. Just do like these little war bands. Three of them. Let's shape that up a little better. How does he have them? They're just like whatever, huh? Kind of cutting up. Yeah. I like this little like idea of having it broken up. Like that. That's cool. And I think, can I do that like with scratches and stuff? Somewhat. I'm trying to see if I have something that might work. Maybe that. I don't know enough. Yeah. Just to kind of help break that up. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to call that done for the most part. I may revisit it and do the rest of the neck and all that ornamentation later on, but quite honestly, I'm still tired from being sick, so I'm going to call this done. Let's see. Perspective is that's nutty. Whoop, went the wrong way. So like a focal length for a portrait is anywhere from like a good one is anywhere from 85 to maybe 100, a little over. So that's at 85 versus orthographic. Let's turn this off. All right, so this is orthographic, right? Yeah, in perspective. I like that. It just adds a little bit to it. Let's see, now this is driving me nuts. Let's add that to the back real quick. Just so it has it, same here. I'm just gonna add another layer to, so I have the ability to adjust it quickly. Doesn't have to be much anything. But overall, I don't think it's too bad. And you know, I could fine tune this stuff and work on this literally forever, which oftentimes is what happens. Um, Actually, see, now I'm finding things that I like even more. like this green color. Whoop. It's like a swampy green. That's cool. Almost like he's being underlit. That's kind of neat. See, I could do this forever. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add that to the under part of his eyebrow because I can. I think I went too much there. Mm-hmm. Turn that off. That's cool. What if it's even like magenta? Layer. Just introducing color, you know? Mm-hmm. It's just a hint, which I really like. And that's all any of this stuff is. It's just all what you like to do. Yeah, I do that here too. That's the neatest thing about Nomad is just the ability to endlessly toy and come up with stuff. And they make it easy to do. All right. I'm going to call it done. I like the way that looks. I don't care what anybody else thinks. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks everybody for watching as always. Please like and subscribe, and I will do my very best to have a video out for you next week, I promise. Thank you so much. All right, take care.